I have appreciated very much this vlogging series on books and all the various content that we have engaged with regarding literature, which is a awesome thing. I've appreciated the comments on what it is like to read to kids and what to read to kids. I was reading my kid a Curious George book, and one of the pictures was of Curious George sitting on a chair smoking a pipe. And my son Asher was like, what is he doing? And, well, because the picture was right there, I had to say, Curious George is smoking a pipe, which may or may not be bad, but it's an interesting conversation to have with my 5-year-old. You know, we don't encourage our son to smoke pipes, but we do read him the Curious George story on occasion. But anyway, one thing I noticed when I was in university, my first year in particular, was that I was a serial underliner. I would read a book, I would take out my highlighter, I would highlight things that I thought were cool or weird. Felt like most of the time underlined an entire page. Yes, I am that person. So you borrow my books from university and entire pages will be highlighted. But it got me thinking very recently when I was going through my dad's books. My dad passed away about 2 years ago. And one of the things that I've really missed is the conversations that we used to have about theology, about life. You know, some of these things got to the core of who I am as a person and how I thought theologically. And so those kinds of conversations are conversations that I've missed very dearly. So I'm in his library at home in Winnipeg, and I'm flipping through some of the books. And I get to this book called The Theology of Hope by Jürgen Moltmann. And it's one of those old style books that he must have had in seminary. I open it up, and in there we've got sentences underlined. And I'm reading through the underlined sentences, and I am shocked. Because surely, if I'm reading this book brand new, I'm taking my highlighter and I'm highlighting these very same things, if not the whole entire page. And I'm reading and flipping through the entire book of underlined sentences. And finally it hits me. Here I am having another conversation with my father on this book that was read by him a long time ago. So I went to the other parts of his library and I found so many different types of books that I would love to read. And so books have offered me a place and a space for me to have continued conversations with a father who I have recently lost. And that is a tremendously beautiful thing to me that I will cherish. And so I've been looking at all of these books and enjoying every single little conversation that I've had by looking and reading the underlined words. Please enjoy reading and underline words and share books with other people with underlined words in them so that they too can have conversations with you. Peace out.